Our extra large speakers here are great for those large venues and large events that you may need sound for. These speakers come with a small soundboard. They also come with speaker stands and one included corded microphone. Now we provide a lot of the cords that you will need to connect these speakers to a lot of different devices. These speakers are very versatile and can connect to really any soundboard. So we're going to show you the cords we include and the soundboard and how that all connects. So with the cords, first you have that soundboard that we provide for you. It takes power in the back, which is also included, and then has the different connections you need to connect. Next we include an auxiliary cord. This auxiliary cord plugs into the soundboard, and then the other end connects to many different devices, anything with a headphone jack really, from phones to tablets to laptops. Next we include one corded microphone, and again that microphone will plug right into the soundboard. And then we include all the speaker cabling that you need to connect the speakers to the soundboard, and we'll show you how that all connects. Now the soundboard features a few different inputs and outputs. First we're going to go over outputting to the speakers. So as you can see here, there's a left and right main out. That's going to be where you connect your speakers using these 1/4-inch cables. So I'm going to plug both of those in. On the other end of those cables is an XLR connection, and that's going to connect into the back of both speakers, which we'll show you here in a minute. Next, to connect the auxiliary cable, you would connect that here under the left and right line in. So one cord goes in there, the other in there, and the other end is the part that will connect into your phone, tablet, laptop, or other device with a headphone jack. Now the included corded microphone can plug here into 1 or 2. And it's an XLR cable that just snaps right in place, and then the microphone itself has an on and off switch on it. Now this is divided into different inputs. This is channel 1 here where we plugged our microphone, and you have different equalizer settings along with a volume for that channel. The same can be said for our auxiliary input and the other inputs you may use. There's individual volumes for those, but down here in this bottom corner is the master volume. So as you sound check your sound system, your volume for your mic may be higher than your volume for your input auxiliary cord. So set those volumes, and then you can incrementally turn down the whole system using the main volume. If you're going to attach our optional add-on subwoofer, you're actually going to do that through the speaker outputs here. So instead of running one cable to one speaker and one to the other, both of these will run into the subwoofer, and then the speakers will power off of the subwoofer. You'll see that in our subwoofer video, but I wanted to point out that they plug into where the speaker ports go. Now these are powered speakers, meaning that both speakers need their own power supply. So we of course provide the power cord that plugs in down here in the bottom of the speaker with the power switch here. Now to connect the speaker to the soundboard, you'll plug the XLR end of the cable here into input 1. And that will go back to the 1/4-inch, if you remember, on the soundboard. Now one very important thing about this sound system, the volume is a little bit different because they're powered speakers. You can see it goes from little volume to big volume and then repeats again on the same dial, little volume to big volume. On these speakers, you will never turn the volume up past halfway or where it's showing the first large indicator. They produce a lot of sound, so you'll probably be down in a much lower area like I've indicated here. The reason they have that double volume is because they're powered speakers, they can input a microphone directly into the speaker, and microphones need extra gain or volume in order to project. And so only with a microphone plugged in directly into the speaker can that volume be turned up past the halfway mark. But for the setup we've indicated, we're plugging the microphone into our soundboard, so you will only turn up the volume no higher than the halfway mark. If you're connecting our optional subwoofer, we definitely encourage you to watch that video because you're going to run your sound to the speakers into the subwoofer first and then back to the speaker. So the hookup on the speaker end actually looks the same. You'll have just one XLR cable coming into input 1. The difference being that with the subwoofer it goes to the subwoofer rather than to the soundboard itself. Thanks for choosing Planet Rentals. We hope your next event involving sound is a success.